As a restaurant owner, do you find it hard these days to hire good, front-of-the-house employees? And what if you were able to reduce the number of waiters you have without sacrificing the service to your guests? Would you be interested in presenting your menus in a different way that would answer all of your guest questions and reduce the amount of time your waiter spends at each table? I'll use the specials as an example. Have you ever realised that on average, a waiter spends about 5 minutes per table explaining the specials? If one waiter handled only 12 tables in one evening, that would equate to an hour of their time. Now multiply that by the number of waiters that you have, and you'll quickly see how much time can be saved just on presenting the specials. By utilising our iPad menu solution, you can alleviate that time and provide your guests a more informative and impactful visual description of your specials through videos and images of those dishes on the iPad menus. And this is just for the specials. Now, our iPad menus will also save time answering your guests' questions, upscaling drinks and higher ticket wines, promoting private events and much more. Now, I'm not talking about a self-ordering solution, but a menu replacement solution that won't change how your restaurant currently operates. Watch now how Aunt Butchies reduced their waitstaff.
I'm limited on the amount of employees I have. It's a little easier when the hostess brings the menu to the table, opens it up for the customer, and she'll scroll and say, guys, these are our specials tonight. Everybody gets their iPads. They could look in the meantime. The waiter could come over at this point and ask them for their drink order. So it's actually speeding up the process. It helps the food to come out faster. It helps with your turnover on tables. You're freeing up your employees' time. We started off with 10 iPads in our first location. Now I'm about 40 menus in Staten Island, and I believe 25 in New Jersey. Our sales are up, I would say, between 6 and 10%, believe it or not. After we saw it was working, when we went paperless, that's when I started seeing my sales increase. Especially with the kids, believe it or not. The kids like to see pictures. Normally, a kid's menu would be chicken fingers and French fries or macaroni and cheese. But now when the kid starts playing with it, once in a while, a kid wants a filet mignon at $40. You know what I mean? And the parents give it to them. They don't want to hear their kid crying.
It's very hard when you have a full dining room to have the server go to a table of 12 people, let's just say, and explain a particular dish on the menu. So with the tablets, it's a lot easier to alleviate the explaining of the dishes because people can actually look at pictures and they can read the descriptions, and we're able to make adjustments to it right away. It definitely increases the dining experience.
This was right before we got the iPads. I started noticing that the sales in specialty cocktails or our better wines weren't selling. We put the higher priced wines up top and then the lower priced wines on the bottom. We saw it started selling, like a Brunello would sell, when normally people would stick to a Merlot. Because it has a description, we pair it. So this wine is very great with a steak.